headed?
Islands of Adventure.
Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios. So here's a tip. When you come to Universal Studios, you can spot the newbies from the season goers by, there's a walkway over there, and there's one in the middle. If you bypass the one on the side and go to the one in the middle to start walking toward the park, you're not a newbie, you're experienced. What are we gonna do? We brought our wands, we might play wands. We don't know what the crowd level's like, so we gotta check out the crowd level. I can't gauge it. From the app, the rides are all like super busy, so we might, I don't know what we're gonna do. And he doesn't know either, you're no help. Why aren't you helping? Say hi.
Hi!
Now what?
Need to continue walking straight.
Continue walking straight, and then what?
Continue walking straight till we get to the Islands of Adventure. Pass scan thingy.
Here we go, I guess. I sense trouble, Dalton. You know why?
Why?
What are you feeling?
Nothing.
You're not feeling anything? I'm totally feeling raindrops. This could be a problem.
It's just sprinkling.
It is sprinkling a little bit. Good thing we brought umbrellas. Coming to the parks, no matter what time of the year, you bring umbrellas to the park, especially during the rainy season, which it's not right now.
Amen.
But we're still probably gonna get rained on. Which is fine, because that might thin out the crowd for a little while. It's really not that busy though, do you think? I mean, you guys can see behind us, like, there aren't a whole lot of people around in City Walk. So I'm hoping that it keeps up and we don't have a whole lot of people to contend with. So we going to play wands, or are we gonna go ride a ride?
Going to ride a ride of somewhat.
Going to ride a ride, okay. Can we do the first ride?
What?
What's always the first ride?
Bathroom?
The bathroom. I don't know why. It's a Fink family tradition. Do you have a Fink family tradition, or a family tradition where you have to go to the restroom before you go wherever you're going? Oh, it's starting to rain now. All right, we're gonna try to get into the park before it pours. All right, Dalton, so what do you think? That's Orlando? As soon as we stopped to get our umbrellas out, what happened?
It stopped raining, and it's still not raining.
The rain stopped, so we're gonna keep pushing on. We are now inside Islands. Dalton wants to head to Superhero Island. So who knows what we're gonna do? We might ride some Hulk, might ride some Spider-Man. Trying to get around some folks here. Hey Dalton, what are we gonna ride?
I'm still thinking about it.
Still thinking about it. So, no goals today. Everything is loosey-goosey. Everything is just be in the park and have fun, which makes things a lot easier for goals when you're coming to the park because no expectations, so you can't get frustrated when things don't work out. Fortunately, we live here, so we get to come a lot, so it's easier for us to do that, I realize, but as much as you can set your goals for the day low so that no one gets frustrated about plans that fall through, the better. So we're gonna go head over to Superhero Island and see what the wait times are. Okay, so we are in Toon Lagoon. Superhero Island was way too busy. 50-minute wait for Spider-Man. Dalton didn't want to ride Hulk. So we're just walking around because you said you just wanted to walk around for a little bit, right? So here's something that everyone does in Toon Lagoon. They have like these little thought bubbles above there, and everyone takes pictures with the thought bubbles because it's a great souvenir, right? Let me give you a tip for how to do this well. Dalton and I are probably 8 feet in front of this one. And so if I were to snap a picture right now, wait, go. It looks like the thought bubble is right here with me. The mistake a lot of people make is they will go right underneath the thought bubble. And the picture is gonna, I can't show you right now, but if I'm out there, the picture is so small and you can't see a whole lot. You can barely see the thought bubble. You don't need to see your whole body in it. So when you get to one of these little thought bubbles, like we're underneath it right now, walk about 6 or 8 feet in front, and then either take a selfie of yourself or have someone else take a picture of you with the thought bubble behind you, because it'll turn out way better. So just a tip trick for all of you guys that like to take family photos. So there's a lot through the Jurassic Park area. There's a lot walled off here. Dalton was pointing out by the Jurassic Park ride, they've got it all walled off. You can't see inside to the right. River Adventure, there we go. Can't see it anymore. Even like this pizza stand, I don't think the wall doesn't go, like you can still go in the pizza place, I think.
Well,
I don't know. You can't? Oh, you can't. So the pizza stand is completely walled off. They still have the raptor encounter going on, so we can still do the raptor encounter. Oh, they got some stands over here, like some tables. But yeah, there's a lot walled off in here. I'm guessing this is...
Like I said, the new Jurassic World ride is going to be made on a big piece of land.
So is this all for the Jurassic Park ride? Like the new Jurassic World ride?
If it's blocked off behind its construction.
But the other sides are walled off too, so is it all? Or are they like renovating? Or are they redoing things so it's more Jurassic World based?
Over there might be renovating, but on this side it might not.
It's gonna be interesting. So I forget when, I think it's 2021, or maybe it's 20, I don't know. I don't think it's 2020 that the new Jurassic World ride opens up, but I'm really excited for it. I do know that the Bourne, what is it called? The Bourne Legacy? No. The new show that's going to be based off the Bourne movies is going to be this year in the spring. Are you excited about that one? Yeah. You didn't watch those?
What are they again?
The Bourne movies, Jason Bourne. Hold on. Sorry, so we cut that out because we saw a friend that works here, and we wanted to say hi. She declined to be in the vlog, so while she's in wardrobe. So look, even this is like all walled off. You can see the castle way better though. Look at that. Can we used to see the castle like that? Dude, that's amazing. Whoa. The castle's like totally imposing in on Jurassic Park. What do you think? I like that.
Me too.
Is that just because you like going to Hogwarts? Or is that because you dislike Jurassic Park?
I don't dislike Jurassic Park.
Which would you rather go to? Hogwarts or Jurassic Park? Both? Like, so you would like to go to Hogwarts with Tyrannosaurus Rexes?
Maybe.
Oh boy. I hear the frog choir. Or is that yep, that's the frog choir. So we both got it. I got it to start and stop. Dalton got it to stop. So was that a success?
Yeah.
This one is on, so this spell is on the back end of Dervish and Bangs. There aren't as many people that are doing this one all the time. You do have to buy a wand at the interactive wand shops to be able to play around with the games around in Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade. So you have both parks that you can play with, and there are lots of spells that you can do. So it's fun to go around and just play, right?
Yep. And some of them have two, like this one.
Oh, we forgot to tell them too. We went over to the Hagrid ride, Hagrid Magical Creature ride. He doesn't have time to take us in his lesson, his Fantastic Beast lesson, Care Magical Creatures, until 4 o'clock, which is in an hour. So we have an hour to wait before our lesson's ready.
50.
So yeah, 50 minutes till our lesson. Okay. So we need to go around. I guess we'll go practice some spells around here. Okay. So we went in front of Honeyduke's and we're trying to open a chocolate frog card in the shop window. So we're gonna see if we're gonna do it. We're next to try out our spells here. So. We'll see if we can try it. So they're having a little trouble with it. This one, in my opinion, is hard to do. Now, I want to know, if you put that in your mouth, what happens if sparks come out? What would happen?
I didn't put it in my mouth.
It was close. What if it goes up your nose? You guys see that pot that's up there? Dalton's gonna cast a spell. He's gonna make the pot tip over, and it's gonna look like the Cornish pixies are pulling a prank on it. Horn it up at you're gonna knock over that pot up there with the water. Let's see if he can do this. Oh, there it goes. Wait. And there's a pixie inside. So there's this little nook outside in the Lost Continent. It's right out. So over that way is Dalton. That's Dalton. Hi.
Hi.
So up over that way is where Hogsmeade's at. So that's where the Forbidden Journey of Harry Potter is and the Hagrid Magical Creature Ride is. When you come up here, there's a restroom over here. But more importantly, across from this little jewelry making area is a first aid station that I'd never noticed before. So that's good to know about because it's toward the back of the park. Usually like first aid stations, sometimes other parks make you go all the way back up to the front to get to the first aid station, which if something happens to you, it's usually in the back. So it's nice to know that this one is back here. So I think my consensus is that it's a busy day at the park. What do you think, Dalton? I think Dalton's getting bumped around too much and getting cut in front of too much. So we're gonna see if Seuss Landing's a little bit calmer and quieter. You know, it's a busy day at the park when all of my go-to places to get away from the crowds are crowded. Because it's just that crowded that people are being pushed into the nooks and crannies and they're finding those places that most people don't. Oh, there's King Julian. King Julian's back there meeting and greeting people in the corner. Yeah. Do you want to go see King Julian or are you good?
I'm good.
You don't want to go see him? He's back there. He's having fun. Yeah, so it's a busy day. Because even the last thing that I showed you guys where that restroom area is at, we usually use that area because the Wizarding World area is so busy all the time. We usually go there. It was packed. There's so many people there. So I don't know. Hopefully Seuss Landing is a little less congested. We still have about 20 minutes to wait till we need to go back to Hogsmeade to join Hagrid for his Care of Magical Creatures class. So we have a little bit of a wait. Here we go. We're in Seuss Landing. We're gonna go ride Cat in the Hat. Dalton, you ready? They're getting on the Seuss cars. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Is this like your favorite ride?
One of them.
One of them? What's your most favorite ride?
Hagrid's.
Hagrid's? Oh, we're riding that later. Fun ride. Here comes some more cars. It's almost our turn. Got stuck on Cat in the Hat with all of our friends back here. Come on now. And we're talking about how creepy it is because look what we're stuck right in front of this. Like we're just sitting here watching.
I feel like we're keeping Tom right now.
It's true. Oh, we're going, Dalton.
That was awesome.
Still the best. One of the best rides in the park. That's like your favorite ride. So let's see here. We're gonna head over to Hagrid's now. Our class is about ready. We gotta go stow our backpacks and bags and lockers before we can join the rest of the students for class. Got stuck on that ride. We had fun.
It was so awesome.
You know, one thing that I find is you can have, even with something like that where the ride breaks down, you can still have fun with people if you just talk and joke around and have fun. So definitely that's something to think of and keep in mind. If it breaks down, just have fun with people that you're around. If your ride breaks down or something doesn't work properly, like they didn't ask us if we wanted to ride again, but all I would have had to have done at the end of the ride is told someone, hey, the ride broke down while we were riding. Can I ride again? They would have put us right back on the ride, more than likely. I think that's their call whether to do that, but they've been pretty good at that because like I don't mind because Dalton and I live here, so we can come back and ride that again. We're not gonna anytime, so we can jump back in line.
No,
but
anytime.
But if this is your vacation and this is your one time to ride Cat in the Hat or whatever ride, and it breaks down,
Ride it again.
or yeah, ask them if you can ride it again because you paid to get into the park, you might as well get to ride it the way it was meant to be ridden. So, yep, that's a tip.
Nice tips.
Because again, I don't think no one asked us if we wanted to ride it again because it broke down, did they? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, just depending on how long you're stuck in there. But yeah, just keep that in mind, you guys. So we're at the lockers outside of the Hagrid ride. You actually have to use your pass to scan in here, your ticket. You scan that and it gives you a locker for an hour for free. So it gave us a locker down here. You can see they're not very big. So they're going to fit your bag in them. And that's about it. Like even my water bottle I had to put sideways. Dalton didn't have a lot in his bag and his bag collapsed a lot, so we were able to fit both things in there. They give you an hour for free though, and then after that you're gonna have to start paying. So it should be plenty of time. Actually, I think it might be a little bit longer than that actually. While you're waiting in line for the ride, you're supposed to be able to have a free locker while you're in line for the ride. I'll have to look again to see when they start charging. You can like just rent the locker for the whole day, I think. But yep, we're gonna go get in line. I'm glad. 150-minute wait right now. We have our return time with our disability pass. Let's go see if we can get in here.
Yeah, what are you riding in?
I'm gonna ride the motorbike side. Are you gonna ride the sidecar with me? You gonna be my wingman?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what do you like most about this ride?
You get to hear animals and see animals. And
I can't hear you because your back's too much.
You get to ride a motorbike, you get to see animals, you get to see how they move, and you get to see Hagrid.
So much stuff to go see here. Here we go. Long line today. What's really cool is in this line, there's all sorts of cool views of the city of Hogsmeade, and you can see some really cool views of the ride itself over here. So, yep. So, very fun, very cool.
Yo quiero motora.
Leaving school, going back to get our bags out of the lockers. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Best ride. Although I still like Forbidden Journey. I still like that one a lot. You want to go ride that one if the line's not long? I have a feeling the line's going to be like way over an hour, but I'd like to ride it. We haven't done it. Did we? What did? Oh, we rode Cat in the Hat today, didn't we? Did we do anything else?
We looked at stores and got a return time for Hagrid's and rode Hagrid's.
Yep. So many people here today, you guys. But we're having fun.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go check on the wait time for Forbidden Journey. We might have to call it a day here pretty soon. So let's go see. We gotta go take my ticket pass and we gotta go unlock the lockers with it. So let's get our stuff out of the locker. Gives you an idea a little bit of how big the locker is. There's my water bottle, and my bag is squished in here. We already got Dalton's bag out, but you can see they're not very big. So if you're a family that has a ton of stuff that you carry around with, you're gonna have to get a bigger locker or get separate lockers, as like Dalton said.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. So these lockers are definitely bigger. They're paid lockers, so you're gonna be paying $2 while you ride and $3 thereafter. I don't know how they determine like after, like how that works, but you're paying $2 or $3 for every hour after you ride. Again, I don't know. The free lockers, those smaller ones, are free while you ride, and then they're you pay up to $20 for the day. So again, I don't know how they determine when the ride, like how do they know when you're done riding? I don't know. Hey you guys, it is Future Darren, because we forgot to do an outro for this video. Thank you so much for joining this video. We had so much fun, Dalton and I. I hope you got to see a lot of cool things with Dalton and I, even though we didn't get to ride a whole lot of rides. Check it out if you are at Universal. Do check out the Toon Lagoon area and try the tip that I gave you for standing 6 or 8 feet in front of the cartoon bubbles to take a selfie as opposed to just standing underneath. I think you're gonna find out that you have really cool pictures that you're gonna take home and treasure. So if you guys wanna see how we are actually directly helping foster and adoptive families, head over to our website, transfiguringadoption.com, and check out, we have some cool merchandise, some cool shirts, and different things on there that help us to fund our programs that help foster and adoptive children. Yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being along on this fun video with us. We hope we're helping you to nurture or grow your foster or adoptive families.